Welcome back, everybody. A perfect day to be out here in the elements on the Front Range of Colorado. I've got a brand new recipe. It's been in my mind for the last couple of weeks. Are you ready for this? It's a bacon buffalo blue cheese dog. And just so you know, I'm human and I make errors. Last week I was cooking on this puppy about midnight, testing a recipe. Yeah, I'm a late nighter. Accidentally left the griddle on high all night long. As you can imagine, let's just say the seasoning was stripped off the griddle and I had to sand it down. Here we go. I did an initial seasoning. As you can see, it's not quite out to the edges yet. Infrared thermometer, 559, 567, 580. So mid to high 500s. Now, I also recommend using the wind guards. These were designed for Blackstone's 28-inch and 36-inch griddles back in the day, but you can also put them on the sides of most of our griddles that have hoods just like this, and they'll help to keep that heat inside and keep the wind out on a cold, blustery day. Griddle tops on high, I can adjust that down if I need to. A little bit of olive oil, and pick these up. I've been seeing these in the stores around here a lot lately. They're from Teton Waters Ranch, grass-fed beef Polish sausage. These are actually made in Colorado. I'm gonna go down with the dogs. First and foremost, I want to get some good color on these things. If I have a pet peeve with hot dogs, it's people that just, give you like a plain microwaved hot dog, okay? And something that I started doing years ago is putting some seasoning, in this case Blackstone's Buffalo Blue, down on the dogs, and this is actually, oh baby, this is going to be a huge difference maker. As you can see, we got some good color on these dogs, and you can see where that powdery seasoning actually cooked up with the dog. And knowing that that hot dog could have been cold or raw in the middle of the bacon-wrapped recipe just drives me nuts. Got some Oscar Mayer center cut today here. We are going to carefully wrap each dog, and I would say if you have to, err by letting a little bit of that hot dog hang out at the end. Something like this. You might need to grab 2 pieces of bacon, whatever it takes to fit that all together. Something like that. Griddle top, and we're gonna go straight down with those dogs here. I'm gonna probably turn the temperature down, and I'm gonna slowly turn these things. That's what we're wanting. We're wanting to slowly get that bacon cooked. And I picked this loaf of bread up at the Walmart Bakery Italian loaf. I've been seeing lots of gourmet hot dog restaurants lately, and they do this cool thing where they use a big old loaf of bread, something like this, okay? And this is actually gonna become the bun. So just wait until you see this. Bingo. Some mayo on both sides, as well as a little bit on the bottom and a little bit on the top. Wait till you see this. We're gonna toast this bread up. We're gonna try to keep the bacon from burning. Hopefully just keep it looking nice and perfect like that. Now I'm gonna start toasting this bread. It's gonna take a while since I'm toasting all the sides here, but this is gonna be beautiful, and dare I say, it's gonna be one of the stars of the show. And this, yes baby, that's the magic. Look at these hot dog rolls that we are making homemade from Italian bread. Oh man, those hot dogs are looking insane. That mayo is doing its job on the rolls here. So we're getting close. Flip these down, get that bottom toasted up a little bit. Now when I tested this recipe, the only issue I came into was when we melted the blue cheese later on the dogs. Of course, it took 3 or 4 minutes, and in that time the bun started to fall apart. So based on trial and error, I'm gonna take some of my crumbled blue cheese and we're gonna put this down on the dogs right here at this stage before we even get these onto the bun. When you get those rolls toasted just the way you want on all the sides, go ahead and pull the rolls. But I'm telling you folks right there, wow, if you're a carb person like I am, that is where it's at. And here, we're gonna take a little bit of water. You can see that blue cheese melting here, a little bit of water down on the griddle top. Close that hood. You can also use a basting cover if you don't have a hood. Always like to have a nice glass of water when I'm out here having fun. I don't know if you can read that. It says Griddle More Tour, baby. This was a gift last year from one of my subscribers. Griddle More Tour 2022 is coming up soon, folks. I'm not sure when this video is going to air, but we're going to start the first week of March, so stay tuned for that. We'll see you on the road. And hopefully, yes, we're getting that cheese melting there on the hot dogs. I have my Blackstone warming rack here. This is really nice because you can extend this and it can fit on the full length of a 36-inch griddle, a 28-inch, or all the way down to a 22 like we have here today. Carefully grab those bacon buffalo blue cheese dogs and put them down inside, folks. These buns, these rolls are definitely a difference maker. Here we go. Oh, look at that cheese melting off there to the side. Oh yeah, that's looking good. And another one. I'm gonna grab that extra cheese that's down here on the griddle top. Might just lay that around. And oh man, here we go. A little more cheese, a little extra cheese. Take advantage of the fact that that griddle melted the blue cheese. Blue cheese takes a little while longer to melt than some cheeses, friends. Blackstone creamy buffalo sear and serve here. Drizzle this on top of each dog. Try to make that look pretty. Giving a little shout out to CJ, what he calls the post dusting. Take a look at that. Friends, who wouldn't come out in this kind of weather for one of these? I mean, my goodness. Without any further ado, let's give it a try. The bread is definitely a centerpiece. It's insane. But the hot dog is perfect. It's textured, right? It's got that caramelization on the outside, but it's wrapped in bacon, which is crunchy as well. And of course, we have the blue cheese melted on there and that creamy buffalo. I mean, that's insane. That's how easy it is to make a killer dog. You don't need to go to one of these restaurants where they charge you $10 for one of these. Buy yourself a loaf of bread, get yourself some decent dogs. You get the Blackstone creamy buffalo, some blue cheese, and look what I made happen. These are amazing. So folks, make sure you're watching all of my friends' shows. CJ with CJ's First Cooking Show, Blackstone Betty, that's Desiree with Family Style, Nate, the chef Nate Lippy with Cook, Eat, Repeat, our newest show, Destination Delicious, that's a full-time RV family, travels the United States, and they cook on their Blackstone Griddle, and our friend Bruce Mitchell, the Alligator Man, he's on the Bayou, baby. BlackstoneProducts.com, that's your portal for everything Blackstone. But until next time, everybody, praise the Lord and pass the buffalo blue cheese dogs.